What's up, everybody? Welcome to the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's number one urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, coming to you live from Houston, Texas, where we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today is Tuesday. I can't wait to get into this show. But what I'm gonna do now is make sure I got all my things in case the Facebook feed goes down on YouTube. I mean on like it already did on boy, this stuff is funny. On Facebook, and I'm just gonna send a message over there. Uh I'm gonna copy that. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny. I can't wait. Okay, Robert Hatter's still live. Let's see how long it stays live. But I can't wait, man. This is fun. This gonna be. I got some unique things I want to share with y'all today, and very unique. Uh, I got a couple of articles that I'm just gonna go over with y'all. Uh, Come on, now, don't do me like that. Got a couple of things I'm gonna go over with y'all, but share the show. Let me get to sharing the show right now. Let me go over to where I was at. Let me go back over to my YouTube. Let's go over there since they appreciate us so much. Let's see. Where Robert had his name at? Just saw it. But it's I can't wait. I'm waiting on somebody to come on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Share it. Share it. Share that. What else I'm gonna do? Share with my groups. One, two, three. Uh, do you want to end? Let me take another picture of this. Let me take another picture of this because I keep getting these error reports. I'm gonna continue without Robert Hatter. Yeah, they just Facebook, man, they just don't want to act right, man. But I ain't mad at them. I promise you, I ain't mad at them because we got options. We know how to pivot. Daryl Anderson, that is Moody. Baby K is in the building. Look at that. Y'all look at it. And y'all done thumbs up already. Three of y'all is thumbs up already. Let me see. Yeah, I want to post that. Okay, I just post that. Just trying to get everything together. Got to get my sharing in. I go over to YouTube and share it. I have to do all of this, Daryl. It's you can't share it until it becomes live. I like it live in living color. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna share that again. Let's see. I'm gonna share it with what's that? I'm gonna share it with Twitter. Okay. Yes. Have to do this every time. But y'all gonna be really I need y'all today. Did anybody have a topic that they want to talk about that they saw and said, Rob, wait a minute, man. It was something about this one just wasn't right. You know, y'all can tell me. Y'all, we could talk. Can we talk? Let me see. Let's see. Can I copy? Yeah. Uh, can we talk? Have we got anything? Eric, oh, you missed it yesterday, Eric. Oh my goodness. You know what the thing about it, man? This stuff is hard, man, because I know y'all it's hard for y'all to be on every day, and I just appreciate the people who do. But it's a continuum. I mean, it's just we always it's something new, something brand new, some brand new content every single day on this chop shop. I mean, smack off brand new content all the time. Um, and it's just unique in the people that help me out. I got some from people sent me some stuff too. If I have time, I get over there to the people be sending me stuff and want me to talk about it. Let me go over there right quick. Let me see if it's anything of importance. They be sending me stuff. Let's see. Hold up. Oh, it's some young men out here posing to be fundraising for a basketball program, and I talked to the person over the basketball program, and it wasn't true. There's some guys out in there. What they said, Robert, if you see this young man or any other young man near the Willowbrook Mall area with a sign, please do not give them money. The Houston Knights organization does not have young men on the corner fundraising. Yes, some little boys out there. Uh, I don't know why. Boy, that's a new boy. That's a hell of a hustle. Oh, she said bye Lakers. Yeah, you know I do not like uh to capitalize on people's demise, but we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about the bye Lakers. I didn't even have them on my list though. I promise you, I was gonna talk about the NBA, but I didn't have the Lakers on my list. I'm y'all, man. I'm still pissed off the Rockets let them clowns beat them. But I wanted to share that with you. She said, Mr. Hatter, if you could share this, it's several young men on the 1960 with this flyer. I do not want, I do not have young men at Willowbrook Mall, Walmart, or any other location. This, I don't know. She said all her fundraisers are done online. Okay, see there? I don't know what's wrong with these people. And somebody keeps sending me, hey man, if y'all see some of the stuff that I be getting, y'all you wouldn't believe it. Y'all be saying, Robert, how do you do it? Hey, yeah, I just do it. I'm just putting it like that. What's up, Ricky Scott? Miss Belinda said, let's see. Eric said, check out the replay this morning. Excited about what we're talking about today. Oh, we gonna get it in. We gonna get it in. I don't know where to start. I don't know where I'm gonna start. First of all, we got to share the show because ain't enough people on here for me to get to talking. Okay, yeah. You know what? I can talk about the NBA because that ain't that damn important. Yeah, we can talk about baseball. Some people want to talk about Rod Wells ain't been on. He don't talk about baseball because we don't talk about baseball. Um, we'll go over. LeBron say he don't know what his future holds. OKC sweeps um, LA. Let me see. Spider Mitchell. We're gonna talk about him. Donovan Mitchell, Bickerstaff whining about the fouls. What else? Wemby avoid suspension. We'll play tonight. The Bucks seeking trade offers for Giannis. They need to seek trade offers for that for their owner. Somebody go look up the Bucks owner and see what he was up to. One of their owners. Go. Somebody go Google right quick and look up the Milwaukee Bucks owner scandal. uh, Oh my God! Somebody that had a baby by Lamelo, and he named the baby La One. Lamelo Ball and his partner model Anelicia Chavez, better known as Anna Montana. You can't make this. You can't make this stuff up. Anna Montana. That's your baby mama name. For their first child together, naming the kid La One. Hold up, y'all. You can't make this up. Uh, can I? No, I'm not going to discuss the dummy gerrymander today. That is moody. All you got to go is do is look that up. I ain't gonna discuss it. I gave you, I gave you that information for y'all to go but thank you for mentioning it. Yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, I mentioned we talked about gerrymandering. I told y'all to go look it up. It's there. I mean, ain't no use in me rehashing it. It's a way. It's a way that we can beat this system. But in order for the dummy gerrymander, I call it the dummy mandering. In order for it to work, that is Moody, all the key in that is, forget that. The key is voter turnout. We got to get the vote. We got to vote. We got to vote. We got to rock the vote again. But in condition with his news, the new son, a rep for Ball and Schaefer confirmed to people that the couple will be launching a I Am Fertility, a nonprofit dedicated to supporting women navigating fertility and IVF. Okay. All right. LaMelo Ball doing too much for me. He's doing too much. He doing he doing he doing too much for me. Uh, but where I want to start? Where I want to start? That is Moody. Dummy mander, it ain't worth. I mean, it's worth discussing. All it is, gerrymandering, ladies and gentlemen, is where they try to fix and turns. It derived from this guy's last name. Last name was Jerry something. I forgot his last name. His name Jerry. But the mander part came because when he redistrict when he reshaped the districts, it looked like a salamander, like a lizard, because it was, and what happens is, so that's why they named it Jerry Mander. That's where it came from. So you just fixing districts, trying to fix districts so certain people here can vote in this district, they can have represented for the district. And now, but the dummy mandering, a dummy mandering is, if what we have to do is, if we get the vote out enough, get more people in those crazy whatever the districts is to vote, you can overshadow what's happening with the Supreme Court rule. So that's what that is. I have to spend a whole show explaining that, and we're not gonna do that today. So I'm just giving you breadcrumbs. I'm not in here to give you everything. What I do is just give you something. Y'all won't even share the show. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to just give you something to go look up yourself. We can't just be lazy and expect to get everything from here and then you got it. No, no, no. You got to go home and share it. You got to go home and talk about it. You got to. That's what I'm doing with y'all. When I learned it, I didn't. It just didn't pop out the sky for me. I had to go dig for this information. And when I went dig for this and further and keep digging and asking questions, like somebody asked me last night, something happened. I was talking to my partner, and 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 he said something, but I asked the question. He said, "You know what? I've been talking to people all day long. Nobody asked that question. Y'all, we got to learn how to ask the questions that everybody ain't asking." Uh, I see you, Ricky Scott. I see you, Kibity sisters. Boy, you kill me with that. That's too many syllables. Um, but where am I? Where am I? I got so many good spots to start. I was hoping y'all give me something else, but that is Moody tried. But yeah, and that, and I'm gonna talk about that later. I'm gonna talk a little bit about um um when y'all hear stuff on this show and y'all hear me give out information, right? What I'm trying to do is I'm speaking to the next generation, right? When I mentioned Kevin Roberts yesterday, I mentioned his dissertation that we had to read. I mentioned Project 2025 that he's the architect of. I mentioned that, he had undergrad at Virginia University, Charlottesville, where the tiki torches were. I didn't put, and he went to University of Texas, just as worse. And he did his dissertation, got his PhD up there. He is a doctor. And what I was trying to highlight is, what I was really trying to highlight, not what he did, it's just that where are our academic people like that? This man said, "Oh, I like football. I like basketball. I like to see them Negroes run down the court, but I'm trying to see how I can dismantle them Negroes. Where are our scholars? Where are our brilliance? If he studied and dismantled what we've had for 60 some years, how you combat that is you study and dismantle it yourself. I want to see that anybody get that. I want to see, because see, some of us lazy. We just want to watch this show. We want to watch we want to watch we want to look at social media, uh 30-second soundbite, and it's over. But it's just, think about this. The formula is, baby K, that you tell your grandkids, that you tell your kids, study. Don't, I know let me tell you something. I know my son gets sick of me because I'm always saying, that's brilliant, study so you can dismantle. Study, then you can dismantle. That man sat and studied us, D100, all of his academic life. He studied black people. Chris Charles, yeah. You're all right. Thaddeus Moody saved you, because I was about to talk about the latest Lakers, but Thaddeus Moody, he saved. So hold on. But what I want to get our young people, study, study. And he said, "What's up, Chop Shop? Lakers is 0. LeBron, let's go back to K." Hey, all I'm saying is, study. When you talk to your youngsters, D100, your basketball player, yo, some of them, they don't even know about the game they playing. I want to study. People wonder how I got so good at golf. I told y'all what I did, didn't I? Office downtown. I went to the downtown library, checked out a book on golf, read it, checked out another one, until I read every book in the downtown library on golf. Everything. I wanted to know. I wanted to study. So when I get on that course, I can dismantle it. Naisha, I already posted about them young fellas out there posing to be Houston Knights out there by Willowbrook Mall, talking about they trying to raise some funds. But we got to study. And guess what? Golf is a game that you're going to learn every day. And every day I try to learn something different about this game. And I read every book down in the line, and I still didn't get, and then still get it, and still didn't get enough knowledge. because, but my message to our future and our people right now, we got to this man spent his time in them classroom studying us, probably going down the hall, rah for us, everything, doing everything he can, knowing he trying to figure out a way to hurt and dismantle you. That's got to be sinister. Just think about that. You can blame me. It's okay. It's okay. Y'all, he messing with me. Let me put him on the screen so y'all can see him. He said he blamed me for the Lakers loss because I cheered for. Yeah, I did cheer for the Lakers. I did want them to lose. I didn't want. I didn't know that. I didn't know that goats and kings get swept this much. I just didn't know. I didn't know. partner of mine called me. I mean, you know, it ain't that I like LeBron. I don't like the LeBron fans, the Chris Walkers and all them people of the world. I don't like them. You know, um, Leah Nash, think about that. I'm glad you said something. Leah said diabolical. Let me look up. Let me look up that word, because I know what it means, Leah. But Leah, I want to get. I like to go down. I'm glad you said that, Leah. Think about that, Leah. See, I got at least I got one person listening. Let me see. What diabolical? Diabolical in my way it means extremely evil, wicked. It's a great word you use, Leah. Characteristics of the devil. It describes cruel or highly cunning actions, often used to describe malicious plots, or informally to describe something that is shockingly bad, unpleasant, or incompetent. Leah, Leah, far. I'm sitting there thinking. See, y'all don't understand. I applaud what Kevin Roberts has done. Well done. My thing ain't with Kirby, with him. My thing is, where are our scholars who go get a PhD in white people, or white studies, or the European model, of the Nazi regime, the fascists, and all of that? Where are our people, Lee? Where are our guys? So I think Thurgood Marshall was so great. Hattie, you might need to do a wellness check. No, I ain't. Chris Walker, all right. He got a baby and a wife. Now he ain't thinking about nobody no more. He good. But thinking about this dude, I'm thinking about I I wish we can foster in and have our young kids thinking like this. You don't like something, you don't see something. Kevin Roberts, somebody said, you don't like this, Kevin? Go try to figure it out and dismantle it. So he went and studied African American studies in college and then did his doctoral thesis and dissertation on it. He knew more about the Black Revolt and the Nat Turner and the Ben Mark Vesey and the Prosper Rebellion more than I do. I ain't gonna say about y'all because y'all so smart. Y'all probably know way more than I do. How the hell somebody know more about my own damn people than I do? Y'all, I'm putting this out there for our young people. See, some of y'all don't care. Well, I just want to talk about the Lakers. Yeah, we'll talk about them sorry some guns in a minute. But this is the first LeBron for the first time as an unrestricted free agent. Uh, does getting swept hurt your opinions of LeBron James? That's my question. Does getting swept hurt it? Cause I know a partner of mine called me last night. Man, you ain't ever heard of a goats don't get swept. You know, yeah, have y'all ever noticed I never got in that goat debate and who the goat and who the goat, who the goat. I just Michael Jordan just did something special to me. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar did something special to me. Them the two right there, they just so special to me. Everybody else gonna have to just not necessarily ranking them, but those two were so amazing to me. Uh, saw Kareem as a little boy, saw the Michael Jordan up close and personal, and it's just the reverence and it's just something about those two guys, ladies and gentlemen, that they suck all the oxygen out of the room when they walk in the room. The room tilts when Michael Jordan was in the room. Yeah, thank you. Somebody who just gave me a thumbs up. Give me a thumb. Give a thumbs up to the show, not to me. Give a thumbs up to the show. But does getting swept hurt your opinions on LeBron James? That's a question for you. Um, then I keep people telling about he won't be an all-time Laker. Why wouldn't he? He's been there for 8 years. Hold on, y'all. He's been there for 8 years. Why wouldn't he be an all-time Laker? Y'all help me. I need somebody talking to me today. I know y'all working or whatever y'all doing. I need somebody talking back to me. Uh, why? Last night he missed a little short bank shot that could have tied the game. And he couldn't deliver. But that means he's not an all-time Laker. He spent 8 years there and not all-time Laker. Hmm. Won one championship. Hmm. Hold up, y'all. I'm losing. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. I'm just thinking about something. You know, going through some stuff. I switched some stuff. Uh, trying to see where I'm gonna go next. I'm just waiting on y'all comments. Nobody comment. Okay. Okay. Um, last night, Pistons versus Cavs. Uh, where my people at? Where my James Harden distractors at? Come on, we can talk. Yeah, I was upset with him in the first two games. Uh, thank you, Chuck. And Chuck said, in my opinion, let me see what Chuck said. Chop Shop, in my opinion, he stays the same. He is who he is at this stage in his career. It's amazing me he can still play. Absolutely, Chuck. I feel the same way about LeBron. Uh, I I uh I'm becoming to understand that I've watched him all his career. I've never seen nothing like him either. That's why I can appreciate him like that. I've never seen nothing like him either. I've been courtside, right there. Just I told y'all, he come down the court, you can hear it. Boom, boom. His foot hitting the wood. Boom. He's so big. He's so heavy. He's so fast. He's so strong. I've never seen nothing like that before either. He is. I don't think personally he's an all time Laker. I think of him as a Cavalier. Hmm. So a man spent 8 years in a place and win a championship. Who was just sending me a letter? Hold on. Wow. In 8 years there, and he's not an all-time Laker because you said, well, you didn't give me no. You personally, you don't think. Well, give me. I mean, what's the criteria to be an all-time person? He won a championship. What's your criteria? Give me your criteria. Since you say you personally, because you know you and your opinions. Father, different. You got off the show yesterday, and didn't finish what we was talking about yesterday. You conveniently got off the show yesterday. Uh, uh, Eric Harris said Mike was even like that in the hood. He would ride up on his motorcycle and put up the park, and the folk would just come out. Yeah, yeah. Mike was different in the hood. Mike had this Kendrick with them people. I told a story. Mike got lost, didn't know how to get back on the freeway when he was a rookie. And these brothers in the hood at the store, they helped him. Shit, he come back there after every game and mess with them guys. Uh, LeBron greatness is amazing on the court. LeBron greatness is amazing off the court. I I don't know what you talking about today. Y'all let me make this big, cause I don't know what this dude talking about. Let me make this big. Let me get my stuff right. Y'all got me working today. This man, LeBron greatness is amazing on the court. So off the court is not amazing. Hmm. Explain why. Yes, I'm gonna miss LeBron when he's gone. I didn't think I was, but I am. I really am. That man said, once Chet big body in you, it's time. No, LeBron's still a good player. I'll take LeBron over 90% of them players in the league. Hell yeah, man, come on. He's still one of the top players in the league. Yeah, you better you could go look at his numbers. Dad said, who are the all-time Lakers? Magic, Shaq, Wilt, Elgin, LeBron, Elgin Baylor, LeBron. Yeah, LeBron got to be in there, man. Yeah, he got to be in there. He spent 8 years there, dude. No, I don't understand what y'all talking about. Yeah, no, I don't like that. Yeah, I disagree with you, Bob. You don't. Good question. He can be named in the conversation of Lakers. Another thought: if Lucas stays, will he be? Shit, well, Lucas just got there. Lucas ain't been there. LeBron been there 8 years. We can't worry about Luca right now. He had to get off yesterday. I had recruit. Oh, you had to get off. Yeah. Okay. Oh, y'all recruiting? Whoa, how the hell you recruiting at your school? Whoa, what school you at? Y'all recruiting in high school? Man, this man went told it on himself. I had recruits on campus. How in the hell you recruiting in high school, man? Let me give me a drink on that one. Boy, I gotta go get me some hot tea and lemon on that one. Wow. Chuck McGowan. Let me click that off the screen. I don't want to get my man in trouble. Let me get him off the screen. He don't even know what the hell he was saying. Man, oh, you high school? What was I at? What was I at? But Donovan Mitchell had 43 points last night, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Oh, you at Southern. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me put that up there. Okay. Whew. Southern. You're working at Southern University. That's a good place for you. I can see that's a good place for you. I can see you helping Southern University real good. I can see that. I can see Southern or LSU, the Slave Economic Conference. Um, you can do it both ways down there, man. Uh, even New Orleans University. I think you would make a, but I didn't know you was working at Southern. Boy, you all over the place. But Donovan Mitchell had 43 points in an important game, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 4 for 12 from 3-point land, 13 of 15 from free throw. Okay. 13 of 26 from the field. He had 39 points in the second half. I think Donovan Mitchell with his 39 point second half tied Sleepy Floyd playoff record. I remember that game. Sleepy Floyd couldn't miss a shot with the most points in a half. He had 39 to Sleepy Floyd and Spider had 39. Charles Barkley and KD got 38 and a quarter. The Slade, yeah. That's the SEC, man. That's the SEC. The Slade, that's the SEC. Have you moved into the new store? Have the Anthony Lawrence Collection, have y'all moved into the new location yet? And to all you people who slandered Harden at the game two, I think I slandered him at the game one. I've been mad at him, just like you're mad at your little brother. Uh, but since then, he scored 7 straight points in the fourth quarter of game three to win the Cavs game. He dropped 24-11 in game four to even up the series. Man don't miss no free throw. Y'all know my favorite thing. The man was 9 of 9 from the free throw line. You know how I am about them free throws. Y'all know. When you can come up there and hit them free throws 9 after 9, after time after time, y'all, that does something to me. That does something. I just got to get him to make it a couple of shots, man. He be throwing, he he going in for them layups, and he just throw that thing up there. We got to stop that. We got to stop that, James. Um, Oh, okay. He said, I'm just helping my people out in between changing store locations for the store. Changing out. Okay. All right, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. I like that. I like that. I like that. Let me see. Lou Williams gave James Harden his flowers the other night. He said, what makes James so dangerous is getting to the free throw line. Uh, he made 5 3-pointers. That's the difference in his game. That's what make him special. Okay. Um, Players in NBA history with 4,000 plus points, 1,000 plus assists, and 1,000 plus rebounds in the playoff. It ain't before of them in history. Ain't before him in history. Ain't before him in history. You know we can talk about him. He ain't hitting the point. Ain't before him in history. James Harden, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, and Michael Jordan. And them the only four. But I know y'all think he can't play. I know. I ain't mad at y'all. I don't even get mad at y'all no more. Y'all can say what y'all want about him. I'm just giving you the facts. At the barbershop today, players in NBA history with 4,000 points plus, 1,000 plus assists, 1,000 plus rebounds in the playoffs. Ain't but four of them. And that dude y'all said it can't play, he is one of them. Mitchell, Harden, and Mobley were solid last night. Jared Allen and Strus brought the energy. Absolutely. I mean, that's what have to happen for the win. It ain't up. Y'all, we keep trying to blame Harden for everything. But shit, that ain't his thing. He did really the third option. I like Schroeder. You forgot about Schroeder. I like Schroeder. Schroeder, and I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you gonna play a part of the game. I got to make sure I got his name right. I'm gonna tell y'all, man, that I think gonna play an important role in these next two games if he's needed. Now, if he's not needed, he won't. But if he gets in the game and they need him, this dude, what's the kid name? He came from Sacramento. Y'all probably gonna help me with his name. I kind of know his name, but what's the little boy name? Keon Ellis. Keon Ellis. New score location will be open August 1st. We will have VIP suites when Southern comes to H-Town this year, and we'll make official announcement on the Chop Shop if that's okay. Done deal. Done deal records. Done deal records. Let me put that in the big. Let me put that on the big screen. Look what's happening. New store location will open August 1st. We will have VIP suites when Southern comes to H-Town. So y'all gonna come and have some suites at in our hometown. In Southern. Okay, okay, yeah. I just thought when Southern come. Oh! Wait a minute. When Southern comes to H-Town, so you gonna come up here and have a pop-up suite in our spot in Houston? Hold up, Fob. You got to explain that to me. I kind of like that. But that's how you gonna do it. So you gonna invade Houston with Southern University. Suites will be located. Oh, suites will be at Host Hotel in here. Ah, oh, okay, okay, okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this football or basketball? Football or basketball? Football or basketball? This sounds like a football move. Because when you got a host hotel like that, it's usually a football move. Southern plays in Houston 3 times this year. How in the hell they play 3 times? Hold up, man. Hold up, man. Hold up. Oh, how they play in Houston 3 times? Football, football, basketball, and baseball. I guess in baseball. I like that. I like that. I ain't looked that far ahead. That, hey, I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. That boy, that's that. Hey, there you go. He been studying. Now he's gonna come and get it. Wait a minute. He ain't gonna dismantle. He gonna create something because he been studying. Houston play U of Houston play. Oh, Southern plays U of H too. And so, but PV ain't no damn Houston. Yeah, y'all playing up in y'all playing up there on that piece of dirt up there. PV ain't not in Houston. I mean, y'all probably gonna stay in Houston. Yeah, y'all probably gonna stay in Houston, but they ain't playing in Houston. But I like that. I like that. I like that. Southern plays U of H and Texas Southern. That's good. Y'all gonna come and get all them whoopings. Y'all gonna get Southern gonna come and get all them whoopings. I like that, man. Thank you, Bob. I like that, man. See ya. Y'all ain't got no excuse. Y'all ain't got no excuse. Oh, Chuck McGowan is a Southern guy. Okay. The hotel would be in Houston, though. I got you. Okay. I like that, man. Huh. See, I like when y'all do stuff like that. Y'all make me want to scream. But back, did I explain to y'all? Uh, 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 Let me repeat it again. Y'all need to share this show. I need somebody else to hear this cause only players in history, Fob in history, Chuck in history. Who else on the line? Cause y'all on Eric in history, Thaddeus Moody in history. Uh, what other people at? In history. And ain't nobody said nothing, Leah. Players in history with that man talking about Falk around and find out. Oh my God. Falk gonna get his head tore off. Oh, Chuck, you a PV guy? Oh, okay. That's the only time I cheer for PV when they go against anybody because we travel partners. So I had to cheer for PV then. But Chuck, I don't think you heard me, Chuck. Players in NBA history with 4,000 points, right? 1,000 assists and 1,000 plus rebound in the playoff. And but 4 of them, James Harden, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan. Then I want to congratulate, because y'all got, I ain't no telling what might happen that night. I want to congratulate James Harden, the Cavaliers, for moving up. He's 7th in all-time playoff steals list. He's 7th. I mean, I don't mind you hating on him, but I just want to I'd rather lift him up. I'd rather lift him up. Y'all know I'm just going through uh Who be interested in the NBA? You know, they having the combine now in the draft measurements. Who be interested in that? I guess a lot of people do. I just don't. They was just giving me some of the top picks in their measurements. I'm not gonna bore y'all with them, but it's kind of weird to me. Uh, but to my LeBron guys, uh, in his Laker career, I think he didn't he. Wait a minute, didn't he get there in 2019? Yeah, right before the pandemic. 2019, I think he missed the playoffs. 2020, he got the bubble ring. 2021, first round exit. 2022, missed the playoffs. 2023, swept in the Western Conference Finals. 2024, first round exit. 2025, first round exit. 2026, swept in the second round. Bob, you might be right. His ass ain't shouldn't deserve. Fob, you might be right. See, Fob, if you had a came with facts like this, see, that's what y'all. I be trying to give y'all facts and arguments for y'all case. I mean, you right, Fob. Chuck McGowan. If Fob had a came to me and said, when if he'd have came to me and said something, I would have said, watch this, watch this. Missed the playoff 2019 when he got there. Fob, if you'd have came to me with this, Hatter, he missed the playoffs 2019 when he first got there. He got the bubble ring that you've been talking about, the championship in 2020. They call it a bubble ring. And had in 21, right after that, he lost in the first round. And number 20 in 22, he missed the playoffs. And Robert in 23, he got swept in the Western Conference Finals. And Robert in 24, he got first round exit. And Robert in 2025, he got a first round exit. And how? In 2026, he got swept in the second round. Five. Then I would have said, man, you right. Let me shut my butt up. But y'all don't never come with no facts. Y'all don't come with no facts. He had 3 head coaches in them 8 years. Made the team draft his son. Huh. I just thought about that. If you had said that, LeBron James gets swept, Robert, in the NBA playoff for just the 4th time in his career. You should have said that. Man, Oklahoma Thunder pretty good. I don't care who the player, he the king. Hold up, y'all. Hold up, y'all. Watch this. Let me put it in big. Let me put it in big letters for my man, Chris Shaw. Name the players he had on those teams back then. I don't care. He's the GOAT. Y'all called him. Boy, I need some lemon and honey. He's the GOAT. Name the play. I don't care who the players are. I know he had Andy Davis on. I know he had Andy Davis on a couple of teams. I mean, you tell us. I've got my receipts. It's the earliest. It's the earliest though he ever been knocked out in a sweep though. It's the earliest. In 2007, NBA Finals, the Spurs swept him. 2018 NBA Finals, the Warriors swept him. 2023 Western Conference Finals, the Nuggets swept him. Then he just got swept. Do do I need to repeat that? Boy, y'all need to be sharing this show. Y'all playing with me. Let me tell you something. The records and accolades will all remain in his bag in the end. This dude, I really, really like this dude. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just giving you facts. I ain't this not going against LeBron. I keep trying to teach y'all a little bit about this thing. I just kind of bring facts to the table when I'm talking about these people. You know what? You know who I kind of like. Uh, that is Moody, Eric Harris. What do all of these NBA players have in common? Jamal Cain, Alex Caruso, Max Strus, Lou Dort, Nas Reed, Austin Austin Reeves, Dennis Jenkins, Sam Hauser, Jose Alvarado, Royce O'Neal, Julian Champagny, Duncan Robinson, Keon Ellis, and Luke Cornett. What do they have? That man sitting up here, man, hey man. That man said Kobe had Sasha Vujacic and and didn't have Shaq. Oh, Chris Shaw. Chris Shaw, let me put you up there next to him. Let me put you up. Chris Shaw said, but that matters though. It can be him against five all the time. Oh no, not the king. Y'all can't call him the king and the GOAT, Chris, and make excuses for him. Who won the NBA championship last year? Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, yeah. uh, you can say that. You can say the G League. That is Moody. I'm gonna tell you another thing they got. All of these guys reached the postseason this year and made impacts on their team despite being undrafted. That is Moody. That's what I was looking for. Being a uh undrafted. There you go, Eric Harris. Undrafted. Okay. What else I have for y'all? Y'all know, in this year's draft, that is Moody, and you ain't brought it up. I can't believe you ain't brought it up. That is Moody. Did you know Chicago uh, got 4 draft picks in this draft? This supposed to be one of the greatest drafts, and they got number 4, number 15, 38, and 56. Um, San Antonio Spurs got number 20, 25, 20, 35, 42, and 44. That ain't that good. uh, Team with 3 picks. Atlanta Hawks got 8, 23, and 57. You'll get one at 8. 23rd, 23, and 57. You ain't gonna get none. Brooklyn got number 6, 33, and 43. Hmm. Dallas got number 9, number 30 in this draft. And number 48, they got 3 picks. The Clippers got number 5, number 36, number 52. Memphis got number 3, number 16. Boy, that's good right there. And 32. Yeah. Memphis got almost 3 first round pick. I mean, yeah, 32. Yeah, that's right. Um, I mean, I don't know why I meant first round. I meant 3 picks in the draft. New York Knicks got 24, 23, 56. OKC got 12, 17, 37. Um, Sacramento got number 7, 34, 40, 40, what's it, 45. And the Washington Wizards got number 1, number 51, and number 60. Now the teams with 2 picks. Boston got 27, number 30, and number 40. Charlotte got number 14, number 18. Denver got number 26 and 49. Golden State got number 11 and 54. Houston got number 39 and 53. Miami got 13 and 41. Minnesota got 28 and 59. Toronto got 19 and 50. The teams with one picks. Cleveland got one pick, 29. Detroit got one pick, 21. LA Lakers, 25. Milwaukee, number 10. Pelicans, 58. Hey, that's terrible. Orlando, 46. Philadelphia, 22. Phoenix, 47. Utah, number 2. And the teams with 0 picks, Indiana and Portland. I'm just seeing up there, these people got all these picks. Where these players gonna play, man? Chicago, you got 4. If you got 4 people coming in, that means you got to get rid of 4 people. Spurs, you got 4 people coming in. You got to get rid of 4 people. These guys here get cut or go to the G League. Oh. Huh. Let me keep going. I just want to throw this because I don't want y'all to ever think I'm not thinking about this. I want y'all to see them. Do you anybody know them without Googling? I'll make it big. I want y'all to know something because some people ain't never seen these people. The redneck capitals of the world right there. Got Chief Justice Roberts, nominated by George W. Bush, 2005. You got Clarence Thomas, nominated by George H.W. Bush in 91. You got Samuel Redneck Ass Alito, nominated by George W. Bush, 2006. You got Neil Gorsuch, rotten ass, nominated by Donald Trump, 2017. You got Brett Kavanaugh, super rotten ass, nominated by Donald Trump in 2018. We got Amy Coney Barrett, rotten ass, nominated by Donald Trump in 2020. That damn fake ass president, that clown, nominated 3 people to a lifelong. But Robert, voting don't matter. I couldn't vote for Hillary cause of Bill. You niggers. You niggers. Gross. Let me see. Oh, it's great time. I got great time. I got great time.
Yeah, woo. 713 call Joe. If you been injured, Joe Steven Law Firm. Woo. 713 call Joe. Car wreck, truck wreck, let Joe confirm. 713 call Joe. Need a pro on the K, let Joe take over. Woo.
What's up, Houston? This is attorney Joe Stevens. I'm a former Houston Rocket with over 20 years of experience in the insurance industry and a decade of experience in the courtroom. I know how insurance companies operate, and I know how to fight back.
713 call Joe. 713 call Joe.
Joe Stevens. 713 call Joe. You got anything, especially when you have a wreck. Somebody just had a wreck the other day. Make sure you call Joe, okay? And tell him the Chop Shop sent you. Y'all, I saw something. J.R. Smith, NBA champion, becomes an Aggie graduate. J.R. Smith, North Carolina A&T. That's the school that Jameson Morrow's daughter, Jada, and Kevin Freedman's daughter, both of them go to that school. He said, "It's more than a graduation, a celebrity graduation story. It's a full circle moment about discipline, growth, and the power to return to finish what matters." Let me tell you something. J.R. Smith got something LeBron ain't got. LeBron ain't got no diploma. Not to say LeBron ain't got billions of dollars, but that money can be taken away from you. They can't take this away from J.R. Smith. Former NBA standout, officially graduated from North Carolina A&T during the University Spring 2026 commencement weekend, earning his undergraduate degree after enrolling at the HBCU in 2021. I'm so proud of this boy. The two-time NBA champion received a Bachelor of Arts in Liberal Studies with a concentration in applied cultural thought, according to reports on his graduation journey. For many fans, Smith is known for his 16-year NBA career, his shot making, his confidence, and his championship runs alongside LeBron James. But at A&T, he became something different: a student, a teammate, because he played golf on the golf team, a non-traditional learner, and now he's an Aggie alumnus. Um, and why J.R. Smith in North Carolina A&T matters. The J.R. Smith, North Carolina, A&T story matters because it pushes back against the idea that success only moves in one direction. Smith had already made millions, won championships, played on the biggest basketball stages in the world, and built a public name before he ever stepped on the campus of A&T as a student. Still, he came back. That choice matters. It shows that education is not only for people that are at the start of their careers. It's also people who are rebuilding and expanding and asking, what comes next? Smith could have stayed comfortable in the identity the public already knew. Instead, he entered classrooms, completed coursework, joined campus life, and allowed himself to be seen as a student again. You know, he went from high school straight to pro. That's not always been easy for anyone. It is even harder when you're in a public figure and people already think that they know your story. Smith Journey gave A&T students and alumni a real-time example of what it looked like to keep evolving. He was not just representing celebrity a culture on campus. He was representing humility, discipline, and willingness to start a new chapter, from the NBA courts to the Aggies classroom. He entered, like I said, NBA straight out of high school after being selected by the New Orleans Hornets in the first round of the 2024 draft. He later played for several teams, including the Denver Nuggets, the New York Knicks, the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the Los Angeles Lakers. His biggest moment came in 2016 when the Cleveland and in 2020 with Los Angeles, where he won NBA championships with LeBron James. He won in the bubble. But his AT&T A and T chapter gave fans a different view of him. The NBA, Smith enrolled in North Carolina A&T and also joined the Aggies golf team as a walk-on. He returned to school. His return to school was featured on a docu-series, Redefined J.R. Smith, which followed his adjustments of college life, academics, and HBCU culture. The visibility helped make his college experience feel personal to to people who watched him for the years. Fans saw him talk about his assignments, his grades, his golf practice, his campus life, and the pressure of doing something new in public. And for the HBCU students, that part of the story hit home. It showed that the HBCU experience is not limited to one type of student. And I think I've been saying that on this show for a lot. It can also hold a space for second chances, career pivots, adult learners, and people still chasing purpose after public success. I think it's a great story, y'all. A commencement week filled with Aggie pride. And I'm just sitting there listening. And Queen Latifah served as the keynote speaker for both undergraduate ceremonies. I mean, it was. I think this was. Yeah, that deserved a clap, clap. Let me find my clap. That man, this stuff hit. As I'm reading, this stuff is just hitting home to me. Uh, Watch this. The part of the story, ladies and gentlemen, Barry, that make his A&T journey even more meaningful. Smith is not only celebrating his career, he is thinking about how to use what he has learned to help others. For an HBCU community that matters, A&T, A&T did not just give him a credential. It gave him a new lens on leadership, student development, and the roles athletes can play in shaping young people. His experience as a professional athlete gives him a one of a kind knowledge. His time as a student gave him another. Together, those experiences can shape how he shows up in the next phase of his life. Wow. Said he wanted to be the president or the AD, a decision maker at some school. It's a hell of a story, man. Hell of a story. I got a question. Somebody sent this to me this morning. I got a question. Hmm. Can anybody name me one black man in this city? Just one. That's bringing a massive group of black women and black men together. That's not only talking about rebuilding our community, but are on the move and making it happen. Name me one black pastor in this city, a preacher. We got all these different denominations. That on Sunday, big coach, thinking about J.R. Smith graduating from A&T. But on Sunday, when they leave the church, that they are telling all of their members that goes to these 250, maybe, I don't know how many churches we got. That take place with people on Sunday. When they leave that church, do they say, I want you to go to this restaurant? Let me plug this thing back in. I don't know why I'm always unplugging this device. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, I told y'all it'd be a deep thought sometime. I know, I know, I know. No, 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 no. Okay, okay. Uh, I haven't finished because I want you to give me. I'm glad you said it. My prayers to the Ashford family. They just lost Darren Ashford Dash, performance training to throat cancer, 50 years old. Son played ball for high. Okay. I don't know this family, but I'm gonna put it up on the board. Uh, um, what you, which one of these things I said that you that you said he doing? So I asked the question: which one of the things you're commenting on, Daryl, and I mean Barnes? Because I'm gonna keep going. So you saying Jane Dixon, president of the NCAA and NAACP? Okay. So I asked y'all to name me one black man in this city, just one, that's bringing a massive group of black men and women together, and that's not only talking about rebuilding our community, but are on the move and making it happen. You said James Dixon. Good. Name me one black pastor in this city or preacher, because we got all these denominations, all these churches, uh, that they're telling their members that goes to these churches that got to take in all this money from all these people. When we leave their church, they say, we want you to go to this restaurant, this black restaurant, this black restaurant, this black restaurant. I mean, because y'all, we pour out of those churches. I saw it for Mother's Day. I went around everywhere in the city. It was packed. Papa Do's is packed. Papa Do's ain't owned by black folks. All these, I'm passing by all these people that's packed and just not owned. And I see our people, but we're pouring to these places like starving dogs, spending our money with folks that don't even care about us, either the corporation or the company, and that money doesn't come back into our community. It goes all over. So guess what, Eric? If you don't know one, you got to be the one. It's that simple. It goes all over the world. These people's money and our money don't come back in our community. Name me one African American male. As much as everybody on this thing got a car, as much as we drive cars that own any major car dealership in this city, other than James Davis. Because we're buying cars over James Davis at the Dodge place right there on Gulfgate Dodge. And we're buying cars all over the place. Every one of us. Good. How many name me one African American male that you can look to and say, hey, that's Thad Moody. He is the best home builder in this town, and he looked like us. Can we do it? Or we can't do it. We meet at church on Sunday. Young folks meet at the club on Friday and Saturdays. Friday and Saturday. Where are the meetings to say to our people? Where are the meetings to say our people, other than Almeda and Emancipation, where the club strip, that we say it's time for us to have our own Black Wall Street in Houston? Where are we meeting? I know we're at the club. My partner came to town. Y'all listen, listen. Partner of mine came to town other day. He said, Robert, y'all got to hear me now. And this only do can't too many people get me to go out. First day he got here, man. I'm here. Meet me at Glorious. First of all, I don't go to Glorious. Y'all remember I ain't never been since they wouldn't. I get off the plane and I was dressed nice and they wouldn't let me in till I had on sneakers, but I had on designer sneakers. Now they're acceptable everywhere. But back then he wouldn't let me in. So everybody came outside. It was a party. Everybody left the restaurant, came outside, and we went somewhere else. That's how you do them. That's how you do that. I ain't never been in there since. So I didn't go meet him there. Then he said, I'm going to D-Bar. I ain't going to damn D-Bar. But, he just ain't been in town. He don't live here, so he ain't been here. So then one day he called me. The next day he said, man, meet me at 5015. I said, Lord have mercy. Where I'm going to park, where I'm going to do all this crazy stuff. So I went to 5015. I ain't been there. I didn't even know it was set up that way. The way they got it set up. I mean, it was unique. And then I know the guy who owned the place. So yes, okay. If you're gonna go do something, spend some money, let's go here. So we went there. I sit there for a few minutes. Then he said, let's go, just ride with me. Took me to another spot, downtown. I don't forgot the name of that one. I don't know the name of that one. Terrible. Then where we go after that? Then with the Spotito. And I just said, man, so I know most of us meet at church on Sunday. Young folks meet at the club. I saw them Friday and Saturday. Oh, well, I saw them on Saturday. Where do we go? And said, where do we go? We got places that go and say, hey, let's have a Black Wall Street in Houston. Where are those meetings at? What area has we chose to create where we can buy and shop and can drink and we can know where the money is going? And we'll be providing jobs. That's just some, it's just some, y'all might, it just makes, sometimes it just makes you say, hmm, hmm. And then, and every time I think about this, y'all can never stop thinking about this election. Y'all gonna have to walk me off a ledge because the choice was clear. Share the show, everybody. Thumbs up if you haven't. Thank you for the information, Darabon. The choice was clear. Awesome. I like that. I didn't know about the other one. I've been to Winston Prime, but I ain't know about Lightons in Montrose. I didn't know about that one. Let me write that down, man. Hold on. Let me put that in my notes. Let me put that in my notes. Restaurants. So you ain't got to tell me but one time. I got this little restaurant I like to go to, but I ain't gonna lie. Every time I go in there and spend money, I say, man, no, don't nobody look like me own it. But I like this spot. Uh, I got it. Thank you, Doc. Thank you. But every time I think about this last election, the choice was clear. The daughter of a civil rights activist, y'all got to hear me on this, or the son of a Klansman. and 77 million of the people voted for the son of the Klansman. Just let that seep in a minute. Oh, they but one game tonight. The Spurs and the Timberwolves, because somebody got swept. Brandon Clark dies. What? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to hold that one. Grizzlies forward. Brandon Clark dies at age 29. Brandon Clark has died. Death was announced Tuesday by the Grizzlies and his agency. Cause of death is not announced. Didn't he get in trouble not too long ago? Grizzlies said in a statement that they're heartbroken by the tragic loss. Didn't he just get caught going across state line? Hold up, man. Wait a minute, y'all. Hold up, y'all. I'm gonna get to this in a minute. Hold up, man. Hold up, man. I ain't gonna let y'all get off from now. Brandon Clark. Let me see something. Did y'all hear what I just said? A 29-year-old young man in the NBA is gone. Hmm. Hold up, y'all. Wow. He was okay. I know. I know I was wrong, right? He wasn't. You sure it was April 1st? Yeah, it was April 1st. Damn, a lot of bad stuff. That's right, man. Several charges, including felony trafficking, a controlled substance. That's why they saying that he probably killed himself. When they say stuff like they release why he got killed, why he died. Wow. Involved in a high-speed chase where he drove over 100 miles an hour. Police reported finding 200 grams of kratom and TCH vape pens in his vehicle. Wow. In April, he get arrested. In May, he's dead. Y'all see why I do this show the way I do this show. Wow. Wow. It's our next generation, man. 29 years old. One of the best basketball players on the planet. 29 years old, I was having the time of my life. 29, baby K. Belinda, I was having. Brandon Clark, a kid I knew well, grew up and played. Oh, he played high school in Phoenix. Wasn't a bad young man, but we never know. Chad, thank you, Chad. But Chad, when I see stuff like this, Chad, and I go back and look at that election, Chad. Chad, I want you to listen to something, the mindsets. Watch this, Chad. The choice was clear. Belinda, the daughter of a civil rights activist or the son of a Ku Klux Klansman, of a Klansman. Vice President Harris had economic plans to reduce the price of groceries, give first-time home buyers $25,000 down payment assistance, and expand the child care tax credit. And Trump offered racism, and they voted for that. $77 million people. Well, what's her actionable items? What's her, them ignorant ass, black ass people come on there. What? I know you be wishing them damn when you walk out the grocery with two of them little bags in your hand that cost 100 and something, down there $200, boy, it makes you say, man, Kamala, why didn't these ignorant ass people listening to you? You think about first time home buyers getting $25,000. And she had the way to prove it. And had y'all just didn't listen to Pop Killer Mike and Charlemagne and all you Stephen A. Smith, you Sambo ass Negroes. This young man, 29 years old. Y'all, I'm serious, y'all. Y'all got. How's your grandson, man? Boy, y'all, boy. He's a man. You know what that man told me today? Ivan Pettit Jr. the other day. That man said, I don't know what I said to him. He said, "You're aggressive, granddad." I said, "What is you talking about?" His mama be telling him that. So I guess he wanted to work it out on me. The man called me aggressive. I don't know what I told him. That man called me aggressive, man. So thank for thinking about him. He's doing well. He took his mom out for Mother's Day the other day. They all dressed up alike, and he had a good time. Thank you for asking, Alvin Pettit. And I think about this stuff, and I think about him, and think about all our kids, all our grandkids, not just mine. Um, Ladies and gentlemen, the man said you aggressive, but his mom always tell him that because he wild. He can't jumping up on no woman like that. Uh, wait a minute. Thank you, Willie. Willie said I heard one excuse for not voting. Hold up. Willie, that kind of got me a little bit. I'm gonna put you on the big screen, baby. Hold on. Let me put you on the big. So if you got a what's it called, you gonna see this. You said I heard one excuse for not voting for her was when she was a disc. She prosecuted me for selling drugs. Whoever was in that office was gonna prosecute your ignorant ass for selling drugs. Hey, no, one of my partners, and I had to check the hell out of him. Man, she be locking up black men. I said, dude, go look at it. Go, man, go study that. You're not correct. You're not correct. You know what? Can I be frank? I just hate it. I just hate it. I know a lot of people gonna watch it later. Y'all, if y'all don't understand, a lot of people don't have time to watch this show live. They come back and watch it later. But I need some more people on this thing because I'm finna say something. When the people in our community who are acting and shucking and jabbing sort of ways, all they be doing, and holding up the Republican Party as a rational alternative to the Democratic Party. I know you got to be smoking crack. I know you used to always talk about stay off the weed. Let me tell you something, just to be frank. I have a lot of issues and a lot of smoke for the Democratic Party too. Y'all already know. I told y'all I didn't agree with Barack being soft as Doctor's cotton and not forcing them. I was hotter than catfish grease. But ladies and gentlemen, you got two choices, dog. Mr. Stephen A. Smith and all you ignorant. You got two choices. That's it. We got a Republican Party that is proactively working to dismantle the entire infrastructure of civil rights. We got the Democratic Party, which, quite frankly, is slow as molasses moving uphill on a very cold damn day when it comes to progress. But they don't want to wipe us off the damn planet. They don't want to erase our history. They are not proactively dismantling the systems that uphold integration. Let me give y'all this right here. Spice this. Joseph Robinette Biden ran on ran his campaign. Joe Biden, if you didn't know his middle name, Joseph Robinette Biden. That's his whole name. Robinette is his middle name. Ran on dismantling white supremacy. This is a white man. Ran on dismantling white supremacy. When he got into office, he mandated that equity be infused in, quote, virtually of all policymaking. And to deliver that inauguration promise to dismantle white supremacy, he did that. But y'all, but watch this, y'all. Watch this. Watch this, Ivan Pettit. We got 1 year. Ivan Pettit, you around that age of Brandon Clark. Ivan Pettit, you're around that age because you're a little bit older than my son. Y'all around 29 years old, 30, 31, 32. And people keep framing this Supreme Court decision is just as a black issue. It's never just a black issue. And dismantling of civil rights protections doesn't stop at a color line. It fractures democracy for everyone. When they normalize stripping rights from one group, they've already written the blueprint to do it to the next group. Boy, I want y'all to remember that. The same forces tearing down civil rights protections are coming for the voters, the values, and the democracy that white progressives say they believe in. You cannot vote blue and stay silent while the foundation is being turned down. Where are our white allies? They ain't said shit, excuse me, nothing. Your rights are next. This isn't a warning. This just happened to be right now. I'm trying to warn you. And then somebody asked this question. Somebody asked a question for me. James Clyburn said this. He said, why isn't it? Watch this now. Y'all got to help me. Don Thomas, watch this. Why is it when you have a 75% white district, that's not racial? But when you have a 45% black district, it is a racial situation. There's no way the numbers balance out. That man said, I never thought today I see the Supreme Court be so openly partisan. See, the Supreme Court now is not voting like, okay, I'm finna speak for my. They voting party lines. Whatever, if whatever the Project 2025 say, whatever Donald Trump say, they ain't voting. They supposed to be a past partisan. They don't supposed to. They supposed to be set. That's why they in the Supreme Court. You supposed to be supreme. Let me read. Let me go to my dictionary one more time. Cause y'all see see words mean something to me. I just don't use they mean something to me. You call it Supreme Court. So let's see what supreme means. Let's define supreme. Definition. I'm sorry. Uh, watch this. Watch this. Listen to this. Supreme means having the highest rank, authority, or power. It describes something that is of the utmost quality, degree of importance. It implies being paramount, supreme, or ultimate, such as the Supreme Court, the Supreme Commander, the Supreme Sacrifice. And we got these 6 people up here. They're doing what the hell they want to. Y'all, I just thought about that. That's what they call it, Supreme Court. What was I at? Then I think about we trying to put the honest. Shout out to Shadua Sanders too for graduating from college. It's powerful. All of Deion's sons and daughters. I think I don't know about DeAndre, the oldest daughter, but the young ones, all of them are college graduates now. Um, but I want to share this before we get off of here because I saw something. I want our young men, and I'm gonna give you part one of this. We could get start part two tomorrow because it's Women Rock Wednesday, so I'm gonna get y'all ready for it. I saw this article. They talking about what in the world. It said white women were exposed for alleged coaching each other on how to lock down black athletes. They got leaked text. Living the life of luxury is as simple as trapping an NFL draft pick. The moment he steps on campus, college-age women are skipping classroom lectures for tips on how to snag prospective football and NBA stars, and they just got exposed. My little young fella, when you get in this campus, they ain't thinking you're cute, man. Dude, it's all a plan, man. Dude, I've seen it so, dude, you ain't got no game. You ain't macking these girls. They done planned this shit on you. Y'all, I'm gonna tell this story. I shouldn't be telling the story, but yeah, I should. I tell it because Eddie Murphy, he got divorced. Gave Nicole Murphy $15 million. They said. I don't know much, but and she squandered it. After they divorced, she squandered. But he told somebody that it really hurt him. Like when the divorce happened, they said he was like a recluse. He wouldn't go on, he wouldn't go nowhere. He didn't do this, he didn't go this. But he said this. And I'm trying to paraphrase what the guy was telling me. He said, Robert, he said Eddie was hurt because he thought this woman loved him. And at the end, he found out she only wanted him for money. He said, Rob, the man, Eddie said, I had all these babies. When I had 5 or 6 babies for me. She was playing the long game. But in that courtroom, I knew. They said he was, listen, just because people got money don't think they can't get hurt, Chuck McGowan. Don Thomas, just because people can, well, he got money. No, they hurt too. Betrayal. He really thought this woman loved him, and he figured out she did not. And I was just thinking about these girls. Online debates surfaced after alleged messages exposed what's being described as white college student scheme to attract and keep wealthy athletes. Screenshots from an alleged tech thread involving a student identified as Halen M. Her roommate Lexi and Lexi's sister quickly went viral after being shared by some gossip thing. They said the jaw-dropping messages instantly set the internet on fire. So my eagle-eyed viewers started paying detective, questioning whether the screenshots were real, or if some of them, or was in response, sounded a little bit too calculated. He said, but our readers are sounding off after reading the message Haley's friend allegedly wanted to lock in a tall chocolate football player, just like her sister. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how true this article is, but I know it can happen because I've seen it happen. Fulfilling that desire is easy, but you have to play your cards right, girl. Rule number one is the foundation to lure an athlete with a pick me mindset. He's the prize. Remember, he can change your life. You can't change his. Then one social media influencer, Brittany Renner, what's that girl name, shared the same message with Jackson State football team in 2021. Deion brought her there. She was invited by then head coach Deion Sanders to speak to the young men about the trap. And she told them, naturally, if you play a sports, that's an incentive to talk to you, man. Everybody wants something, she said. Even if you have your own thing going on. It's like me being with you is good because you boost my stock. I boost your stock. That's simple. This is what the girl was telling. The young man at Jackson State. He said one woman online replied, and when we tell black men this, you are just a game. Wait a minute. You are just a game and a come up to them. They don't want to hear none of that. Echoing one shared perspective in comments. Another one said, what in the world? The shameless tutorial is about securing wealth at all costs. And black women have taken notice. Somebody wrote. Somebody said, this is not our business. If if the men keep falling for it, that's on them. This black girl said. And that's why I never feel bad when things go south for them. Lexi's big sister said, Lexi's big sister also noted, dealing with cheating, don't look for it. If it's just flirting, let it go. The white girl said, go on flirt. They ain't gonna sweat you, dude, because you ain't working your ass, dude. You know, the sister gonna say, hey man, no, you going on with it. You going on be with her with that. But the white girl, they said, hey, it's just a fling, baby. Let it go. Remember, he's the prize. Remember, he can change your life. You can't change his. This was a phrase echoed once by Simone Biles' husband. NFL star Jonathan Owens, he claims that black athletes' attraction to black women can be overridden by activating the Shanae, her name, by picking at her and letting him see it. He'll ditch her quick. A white female IG thread users was used as outraged by it was outraged by this information she wrote. Watch this. Encouragement to intentionally provoke black women so their reactions about them, that's racialized manipulation. Boy, these folks go on and on and on. Hold on. This crazy, Chuck. Chuck, watch this. The singular obstacle to that play is competing with a young black woman with white social media attributes. Because more than likely, she's playing to win them too. A commenter remarked, he about to pull a Russell Wilson on your ass. Russell Wilson was engaged to his white girlfriend during the 2012 NFL draft, then married soon after, and were divorced in 2014. The Super Bowl champion has been married to Sierra since 2016. Rule number 3, completely integrate yourself in his life to where he can't function without you. Oh, these girls. Boy, these girls good, man. I told you I was going to buy part 2 tomorrow. Rule number 4, don't embarrass him, girl. Don't cheat. Don't text other men. The advice is a guideline to help hopeful wives and girlfriends remain attractive to other players after the breakup. Oh, wait, that's player. Girl, don't cheat on him. Don't even talk to no one. Because guys don't like girls that talk to a lot of guys. That's me. If I see your ass friendly and talking to everybody, I'm not, boy, I'm not gonna ever say nothing to you. I like my girl mean. Speak to nobody. Only speak to Barack when he passed his ass by. But watch this, man. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Rob, did you see some of this stuff? What? Yes. Yes. I saw, that's why I'm bringing it up. I've seen a lot of this stuff. But some of them involve people that's close to me, so I can't tell y'all. So, but over the years I've talked about it. Some got to come up and I'll tell you about it. Then rule number 5, go completely. Hold on. Oh, this one I like. This number 5, that is Moody. Go completely wild on him in bed. That is Moody said they lined up at the Marriott Marquis right now. They walking up and down, man. They walking up and down in Chicago right now. But hold up, y'all. Go wild on him in bed. That's rule number 5. Rule number 6, do not tell his mom any personal information. Rule number 7, always look good and appealing. And if all those steps, including a push for marriage or at least have multiple kids, are taken, then Lexi and others just like her will be seated with a draft pick and benefiting from their boyfriend's multi-million-dollar contract. It's so sweet and rewarding. Or it could be bittersweet, like Leanna Lee. What her name? Oh, Leanna Lee experience. Travis Hunter married his college sweetheart weeks after the NFL draft. Lene is African American and Filipino descent. In a TikTok post, she gave girl advice on how to conduct yourself during the event, including how to dodge the cameras, how not to be too excited, and how to appear supportive but not too eager for the spotlight. The tongue-in-cheek video was direct response to critics who picked apart her behavior during the player selection. Yeah, she was kind of acting crazy. Y'all think these girls like y'all ugly, nasty, stank asses. Hey, man. No, man. They didn't look you up, dude. Dude, I know. Oh, I wish I could tell this was too close. I know this one mama. Her mama groomed her daughters. And these black women, they ain't married nothing but stars. Y'all, y'all go crazy if I tell y'all who they are. Yeah. Dude, that's why she married you, dude. Your ass ain't no star no more. She, she going to the next one. But man, to my young fellas, to my young ladies, hey man, I can't listen. I can't tell you what to do. But when they got a whole dude, and these girls talking too much. And I just hope uh these young men just realize this, man. Even in high school, player, you think this little what keep winking at your little dude, the mama done already told you, look, what's the name of that damn movie? One of them muddy ass movies, Family Reunion. How that crazy, what's Lynn Whitfield crazy ass? Was making her daughter marry Blair Underwood. Blair Underwood was beating that girl. Let me tell you something. The fellas don't have no damn playbook, dude. The fellas don't have no damn playbook, dude. That's one of the biggest fallacies in the world. I'm telling y'all, but they ain't gonna listen to this stuff I'm telling you. This man talking about the fellas have a similar. What playbook they? Give me the playbook that fellas have. Because y'all are no match for these women, fellas. These women are pros. Y'all ain't no pros. These ladies they've been raised by the best. The power of that word. Y'all don't have self-control. So fellas, no, you will never have a similar playbook to these girls. Because y'all always want to one-up each other. And the reason I can tell, 4 or 5 different rappers baby by the same girl. Then a basketball player go have a baby by another one. They want the same girls. So tell me where you find out they got the playbook. Tell me what playbook they got. Tell me. I want to hear this. Man said, they don't belong to you. It's just your turn. It's really, the women's, they powerful. That's why you think I have a Women Rock Wednesday? The power. Women influence me. They do. They slick. This the cold one, and I'm gonna get out of here. Girl, don't cheat. Don't call nobody. Don't send on. That makes you more appealing in case this one don't work out. Y'all gonna get that one on the way home. You ain't gonna get that one right now. You gonna get that one on the way home. That's player. And this man talking about the women got a similar, the men got fellas got a similar playbook. Fellas ain't got nothing. Thinking they got it going on because they got that bread. And you got somebody trying to get that bread. Bob, they ain't got no playbook. They ain't got no playbook. It's one gonna get got up there in Chicago. He probably already got before he got there. We gotta say, stay disciplined for you. Hey man, I'm out of here, y'all. That's all I got for y'all today. Fob, I see Fob been running, he done tucked his tail again. He's probably helping with another recruit. But I gotta go, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Women Rock Wednesday. Might have a part 2 of this. And I'm gonna give y'all something. I'm gonna give y'all some stories tomorrow. Uh, each year the NFL gives similar and they still get tricked. Yes. Homeboy, they give all the simulation. They can give all the simulations. They can give all the role play. They can get all NBA can give all that stuff they want to. Them dudes ain't even listening to them dudes, man, because they saying it can't happen to me. Every one of them, man, I got game. It can't happen to me, man. You know, I learned from Fob. I learned from Coach Fob. We got the playbook. We got the playbook and get tricked like a mother. telling you, man. Hey, I'm telling you. That man talking about PJ Washington, let's end the show. No, it ain't just PJ Washington. But he one of them. He'll try to sneak and get your girl. He one of them kind. He like R. Kelly. I'm a flirt. But y'all, I'm don't leave your girl around. But R. Kelly said, don't leave her around me, because I'm the king of R&B. She going. Let me tell y'all something. I can tell you this, but I bring my boy Carl Harris on the show. R. Kelly was serious about that song. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell it right now. I'm gonna give y'all one. They was in town. I forgot who. I don't know why both of them. Him and Tyrese was in town for something, and we all went to the to the club afterwards. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all hear him. See, Fob, you ain't said nothing. I know you're laughing. Yo, Fob, y'all. So I'm trying to see how to see. We was in the booth, right? But Tyrese had the baddest thing that I'd ever seen in my life with him. All I can say, Kelly, I'm right here, the girl right here, Tyrese next to the girl, Kelly on that side. Kelly was playing footsies up under the table with the girl. Thought he was playing footsie with the girl. He was playing, and he was touching Tyrese's feet. Tyrese said, "Nigga, quit trying to." Excuse my language. He said it just like, man, if you don't quit trying to play footsie with my gal up under here, Kelly don't. He's a flirt. But guess what, though, y'all? I can't blame him for that one. Because guess what? That wasn't his woman. She lived in Houston. And guess what I was thinking with my, that was back in my day. That was back in my day. Guess what I was thinking? When both of them leave, shit. What's your number? I mean, hey, y'all, she was that bad. But R. Kelly's a flirt. I'll never forget that day, man. I said, these dudes don't care. No decorum. That man said Ski Stacy. But I'm out of here, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. That was crazy. It was crazy. But hey, it is what it is. I see y'all tomorrow. Bye.